Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And it's a bunch formation. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, a nice 1st down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The pocket breaking down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Bucs offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Or maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. handoff here from the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Who says you need explosive plays, Dirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
This time it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
And this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this speed, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He hands it off from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Production will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
On the
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Powers through. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.